a combo string, looking for the combo string to hit, on block, leaving it, and on hit, following it up. We're going to hopefully see Canapper do a lot of that if FASOLL knows, especially now he's in Tempest, if he knows to punish Canapper.
I say FASOLL's made the swap to Tempest Kung Lao. It's kind of like FASOLL is following in Foxy's footsteps.
I think he's just following in the general Kung Lao footsteps as well. I mean, we see Tempest, we saw it pick, DJT, Yomi DJT and Yomi Forever King both play Tempest Kung Lao, and they both do very well for themselves too. I think FASOLL is just generally paying attention to what everyone else is doing. Not saying he isn't original. I mean, no doubt this guy went into Tempest the day it was buffed and looked for tech by himself. But I think if it's working for everyone else and you're a competent Kung Lao player, why wouldn't it work for you? I mean, it's a good choice to go with. The question is, though, we talked about this matchup. That's only if Kung Lao knows he can punish Shinnok for so much. We don't know if FASOLL knows how to punish all that stuff. So it'll be a match of
well, if he doesn't, that is going to open up so many possibilities for Canapper.
Going full screen. A lot of patience from both players here.
Oh, goes to the jump in. First hit with the down one from FASOLL. That bar will be really important to Kung Lao. Especially now he's denied Shinnok that extra bar.
Oh, nice hit confirmed. Does drop the forward two though. That's costly. He gets the low anyway.
Into a raw mimic. Very unsafe against Kung Lao, but he manages to get it. Oh, there we go. Good confirm.
Here comes the imposter vortex. The throw tech. Wow, FASOLL. Risky stuff.
That's the air tear.
It's a bit of a scramble, I think, at the moment. But it's, the important thing is, gets the tricky portal. Lovely Hellsparks, lovely hit confirm. Just going to a spin into the Mimic. Drops the Mimic, unfortunately. That chip would have taken it.
This confirm might be what FASOLL needs to start getting momentum. He is sitting at 3 bars right now.
Oh, interesting how he opted to save the bar. I mean, he could have gone for one of those Tempest block strings. That's fully unsafe on block without meter. Hellsparks is so unsafe.
We may be seeing matchup unfamiliarity from FASOLL, because a lot of these moves we're seeing are fully punishable by Kung Lao, especially at the range we're seeing them, but they're not being punished. But at the same time, if Canapper sees that FASOLL is not punishing, that is going to open up his options tremendously for him.
Canapper pressing buttons after the plus hat, though. That may be something to remember. Pressing buttons again, okay.
But that's twice FASOLL hasn't hit confirmed it. That's 2 bars, and Canapper has lost barely any health.
Wow, I mean, that's a full combo. If you're not respecting the plus frames of that meter burn hat, you are, you're going to get blown up for it. But fortunately, Canapper gets away with it a couple of times.
Oh, not blowing up tricky portal.
He's throwing out a lot of tricky portals that are actually, that is also very unsafe. Canapper has no meter. If he blocks tricky portal, he's going to be able to punish him fully. Again, not respecting it, and FASOLL 3 for 3, dropping the confirm.
Oh, no, confirming FASOLL. His execution is all over the shop right now.
There are so many hits. Hit by the hat spin, every hit. Canapper has lost this round like 5 or 6 times already.
And there's the, Canapper opts not to meter burn. That would have been the round.
I don't think he was expecting it. Tagged by the overhead. He can't drop this combo. And he opts to break right at the last minute.
Oh, risky meter burn spin. I like the attempt though from FASOLL. I think he's going to go in. And there's the teleport trade, but it will take it for FASOLL.
I respect the reaction, but unfortunately did not have the health to take the trade. Find himself in the corner though. I mean,
oh, good backdash. Really good backdash from Canapper.
That's also unsafe on block. So many unsafe things that no doubt FASOLL just must be unfamiliar with this matchup.
Oh,
Tags the overhead. He's getting so many hits that should lead into full combos, and they're just not. It's very unfortunate for FASOLL right now. Tagged by the overhead. Lovely vortex from Canapper. Drops his confirm as well.
Oh, catches a full jump in. That will be a full combo. How much damage is FASOLL going to get from this? 27%. Not a lot for Tempest, but it's damage on the table, and it didn't cost him any bar. And there's the throw. I think he realized that Canapper's pressing buttons, which is why that connected. I mean, he jumps himself into the corner, but gets the overhead, though. This will be a full combo. Hard knockdown. Oh, jumping. I guess you can jump in that situation sometimes. He's -3 after the regular hat, I believe. Meter burn hat, plus frames, just to take it. But again, once again, interestingly, here's the thing which is confusing me. FASOLL would have acknowledged by now that after meter burn hat spin, he's plus. And he knows he's plus. That's why he's going for it. But every single time he went for the meter burn hat, bar like one time, Canapper was pressing buttons. You can't press buttons when you're that minus. If you're pressing buttons, you'll get hit by a full combo. I think in that situation, FASOLL went for the single hit every time, whereas I really think he could have gone for the flurry of punches, which is easily hit confirm for into spin if they're caught pressing buttons. Well, I believe he may have just been assuming that he was going to block it last, but if Canapper is continuously not respecting it, that's good for Canapper to show, I will not be conditioned by you. I will not let you do what you are trying to do to me. I will challenge it every time. If your timing is off, I will mess that frame trap up for you if you don't time it right. And time and time again, FASOLL, he's catching the timing, but he's just not expecting him to be doing anything aside from blocking. Against Tempest Kung Lao, he doesn't really have any lows you have to respect aside from crouching pokes.
It kind of makes you wonder why Canapper's actually pressing buttons in that situation. I mean, just take the mix-up, you know, it's not really a mix-up as such as it's just block pressure. All tagged him with the first hit. First hit, very important. Denying Shinnok that extra bar of meter to make himself safe. But then again, saying that, Canapper playing very unsafe and not being punished by FASOLL. We've said this time and time again, high risk, high reward becomes low risk, high reward when you're not being punished.
Oh, Canapper core pressing buttons in between that. FASOLL remaking the adjustment here, just like this raw aggression.
Oh, a lovely read on the armor, but gets tagged anyway. Oh, wow, that was a free whiff punish, but not taken. Going for the string again, but Canapper finally blocking that. Convincing first round from FASOLL.
I think FASOLL's realised that if he gets in his face and Hell Sparks don't become a thing, then, you know, Tricky Portal hasn't got to be worried about, and neither does Hell Sparks. If he's point blank and there's a teleport trade, luckily both players do manage to stay safe.
Oh, good block on the overhead. Lovely block. Oh, nice punish there. Here comes the Vortex, tags him low. Hit confirm into Meatburn Hellsparks, it's going to a spin. Does not get his spin. You need to land your combos in that situation, otherwise you're letting them out of the blender.
There's Tricky Portal once again.
Oh, a nice hit confirm there from FASOLL.
Thing is, when Tricky Portal, oh, wonderful wake up spin, that's what I'm talking about. When you have the spin, you then become as threatening as Kung Lao in that situation. And really, really good acknowledging from Canapper.
Oh, nice smart stuff. Doesn't have meter, so he can't hit confirm, but the chip of the Hellsparks will take it 1-1. Here we go, final
As soon
round.
as Hellsparks come back into play, FASOLL seems to be struggling with them.
Oh, cross the overhead. And that's a lot of damage from the overhead too. Normally. Oh, doesn't opts to not get the combo from that. But here comes the pressure. Oh, pressing buttons. Canapper pressing buttons. Another combo drop from FASOLL. I guess it doesn't matter in this situation. I mean, Canapper down on so much life.
This might be it. He's opting not to break. There we go. Breaks right at the end. Catches a forward two.
No hit confirm though. That was a free hit confirm into potentially the sequence of mix-ups that we didn't want in the round.
We see the Kung Lao brutality. Thing is, Foxy's not here this week, so I didn't think we'd see that this far. Learn from this.
Hey, I think if you're a Kung Lao player and you get the opportunity to tell your opponent to learn from this, you're going to tell him to learn from this. I mean, like, everyone does it. Everyone does it.
I'm pretty sure you at home that have seen anyone play Kung Lao at this point, especially on the ESL leagues, whether it's, you know, everyone in the States, whether it's Foxy Grandpa, you're probably a bit bored of that brutality by now.
I know I am.
Yeah, time and time again, here we are.
Hey, if you guys think it's bad, try casting the Mortal Kombat Cup. Like 3 tournaments where Foxy was present, and he did it in every single game. Not just this one. I mean, I'm fed up of that by now. It's a cool brutality. I'm not going to lie, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that brutality is amazing. But when I've seen it for like the 5,000th time, I don't know. I mean, he's got 5 brutalities, you know what I mean? I mean, these guys need to be a bit more creative with their finishings.
Especially in Tempest, which has a really cool one anyway.
Yeah, Tempest has a really cool one. It just cuts them into pieces. It involves the meter bend hat, doesn't it?
No, that's that one is hat trick.
Is
hat trick. If you get the last hit with a returning hat, it just makes soup out of them.
It's very cool. A hat trick is actually a variation we haven't seen, but it is going to be Shinnok versus Kung Lao once again.
A costume change from Canapper, summoning his samurai roots.
Oh, a nice hit confirm there. Gets the low. Here comes the mix-up. Oh, tags him overhead. Drops it again! Canapper needs to land these combos, but a nice hit confirm on those Hellsparks. Serve me and live.
There's a throw. FASOLL opting not to break. I mean, good idea, because in that situation, if you try taking a throw and get hit by either the low or the overhead, if he's got bar, you are dead.
Okay, so FASOLL caught jumping. I mean, if you do Hellsparks and the opponents wake up and they jump, they will get hit by those Hellsparks.
Canapper really good adjustment right now. Oh, just a raw spin!
What a read.
He lands on the vacuum effect.
Full combo from FASOLL. Unfortunately, doesn't quite get it, but that'll be a nice hit confirm anyway. Full combo, knocking him on the ground.
Oh, really tiny combo from FASOLL. Unfortunately, he drops the end of it, but
he seems to have dropped the ending of that combo very frequently. But
there's the Anya Hellsparks. Good stuff from Canapper.
This has been a much more dominant round. He's had the chance to get going. I mean, that throw as well, very dangerous. Getting the damage buff, getting a 16% throw after, you know, you've landed your Mimic. And that in itself is 50-50, because you can throw behind or in front.
I think Canapper's trying to down 2 that on reaction, but it's being quite late, because he's getting hit by that overhead time and time again.
Oh, caught by the armor there, but doesn't get the follow-up. I guess he was jumping. Oh, blocking there, just trying to respect the spin. Very unsafe low, but does get the 50-50 there.
There's a Tricky Portal once again, and catches it. Tricky Portal into Hellsparks. I mean, this must be Canapper making raw read that he's going to try and jump out of these situations, because Tricky Portal into Hellsparks. There is a gap at least of like, you know, half a second, 1 second in between those moves, especially if it's like a raw tricky portal.
Well, it's not
that is just Canapper thinking he's going to jump out of this because he's trying to jump out of everything. He's going to jump out, Hell Sparks, he gets hit.
It's also the fact that not only is there a gap between neutral jump punch and Hell Sparks, but neutral jump into Hell Sparks with no meter, like we see Canapper do here. Going for those Hell Sparks, I mean, right there the chip would have killed, so it's fine, but Hell Sparks is so unsafe on block. I mean, it's kind of strange how we're
especially when you're playing as Kung Lao, especially in Tempest as well.
When you can punish everything with Kung Lao, I mean, that's a lot of damage too. Hit confirm into good damage. That's 40%. These Hell Sparks that he's blocking and not punishing could be 40% meterless in Tempest into a hard knockdown every time. For every single Hell Sparks, he could punish those. But unfortunately, FASOLL just not punishing the Hell Sparks.
It must just be matchup unfamiliarity, though, because when FASOLL gets his game going, he is doing absolutely fine. Once Shinnok starts putting the pressure on him, he seems to be crumbling, which is normally matchup unfamiliarity. Once they get going and you start falling apart, that's because you don't understand what's going on. But if if you're laying into them and you're winning, it's because you understand what your character can do and what at least the defensive options are.
But going into this next round, it looks like Canapper did get that first hit. Shinnok getting the first hit bonus is very, very important for him. And here comes the Imposter Mimic, catches him in the low mix-up, and this is the vortex that post-patch Shinnok allows him to do. Nice hit confirm. What is the mix-up? Tags the overhead. This is 100% Canapper's round. Drops the conversion though. Oh, FASOLL opting to sprint his only bar on that wake-up meter burn spin. And there's again another meter burn. And the down two will take it match point, Canapper. That would have been an amazing sequence had Canapper not dropped the end. But Canapper putting this one back. When he gets that Mimic mix-up going, he becomes much more dangerous.
So score is 2-2 right now. Canapper is on match point. There's Tricky Portal once again. FASOLL not even attempting the punish on Tricky Portal.
Oh, lovely, lovely interruption there.
That one into the hat spin. No confirm from FASOLL. Gets the air to air. This might be it. Oh, drops it again, unfortunately.
Final round.
Very tense situation.
Match point. FASOLL. I mean, this might be it. Forward 2-2 confirmed though. There's the overhead. No punish once again on the overhead. Minus 18. Kung Lao can absolutely stop that.
That's very unsafe. Especially, I mean, we are basically seeing an entire set here of FASOLL not punishing.
Catches the forward 2-2. Wonderful hit confirmed from Canapper.
I do believe we are on 2-2 here. I think Canapper did win the first game. Wow! What a sequence there.
Practically a flawless victory.
Amazing stuff there. Amazing stuff. I mean, he just got going. That was the important thing. Canapper just got going. That was the sequence he needed. And he got the dominant rounds where he landed that one hit. As we mentioned, the fact that Shinnok can...
It was an actual flawless victory. Full-on flawless victory.
That's a hell of a way to tighten that one up. Hell of a way to take that one. But I mean, we saw there where Shinnok was in a situation where he got going. That's the thing. When Imposter Shinnok gets going and he can combo into whatever move he steals, we would see Canapper combo into the spin off the mix-up he was applying and then going straight back into the Mimic. Going straight back into it. But I do believe here, I think we are on 2-2 right now, I think.
Well, the player's doing another match, so if that is a mistake, that's our bad. Sorry about that, guys. But we'll be going into 2-2 now. They'll be playing the final match of the set. So again, Shinnok versus Tempest Lao. I mean, FASOLL has to make a big adjustment here if he's going to be able to pull it back, because when Tricky Portal is an option that's not being punished, he has unlimited mobility over you. When Hell Sparks are an option that's not being punished, he covers mid-screen space and builds as much meter as he could possibly want. And when he's going into the low into Hell Sparks, or overhead by itself, and that's not getting punished, it is all free for Shinnok. Everything he does is free, no risk, nothing to be,
Well, we've said this before. I mean, I literally just said it earlier on, but it's something I will always say when it comes to people that are not punishing things. A high-risk, high-reward play style becomes low-risk.
No risk. Absolutely no risk if nothing's being punished.
When you're not being punished, you get free mix-ups. You get free everything if it's not being punished. Unfortunately, FASOLL being put in these situations where he could very well punish these moves, and he just isn't. Like, right there. Normally, I mean, it's in that situation, they can always meter burn it on block and blow you up. But FASOLL not punishing a single thing, unfortunately. Like, that is fully unsafe on block. Fully unsafe on block.
The thing is, when Canapper has bar, he is likely expecting the meter burn. But when it doesn't come, he is unsafe. However, if you're caught pressing buttons and he decides to really delay the meter burn, you get hit for it. But if he's got no bar, there's no reason not to. But catches the overhead teleport, but drops the combo. FASOLL with these very, very costly drops right now. Here comes the meter burn, tagged by the low once again. Canapper building so much meter. Here comes the mix-up, doesn't get the conversion again. This could be the overhead that FASOLL needs. Nice grab. Really good throw setup from FASOLL. Now, because he's in Tempest, this combo, if he tags an overhead, may kill. Ooh, Canapper blocking low, and overhead would have actually taken him. Match point, Canapper. Canapper's sitting at no bar right now, though. He's going to have to be very, very careful. You almost wonder why Canapper's blocking low against Tempest Lau. Ooh, tries to punish, but doesn't get it, unfortunately. Hopefully that does significantly more difficult if all 3 health sparks get blocked. Oh, nice anti-air from Canapper. Just in FASOLL's head at the moment. Runs in, doesn't get any kind of string though. Here comes Canapper. Tags the overhead. This could be the sequence that he needs to just survive this. Chuck is cornered with no bar, no wake-up option available. Canapper blocking low and wake-up again. Interesting, FASOLL not going for any overheads, but does get the convert anyway. This next touch could be it. Decides to limb out of the corner. Goes for the double overhead instead of the hat spin though. No conversion. That was no hit confirm. Canapper may still be alive. No, doesn't punish the spin. This is so crazy right now. There's just the overhead too. I mean, I do not mean to sound negative when casting this set. Like I really don't mean to seem to. But in this situation when there's so much on the line, you need to punish mistakes. I mean that spin could have been such a huge punish. Catches the overhead, good stuff this time. Oh, wonderful combo from Canapper. Amazing conversion from Canapper. Catches the overhead. FASOLL has to break. One more touch now. Lovely read on the Hell Sparks into the teleport. Here comes FASOLL in the corner. There's the spin. And he drops the conversion, but he gets the overhead anyway. Canapper having to break. Now shut up with no meter. He gets the overhead. This combo does not get the combo. And he gets one uppercut. This is what he needs. And there's a tricky put once again, and there's a punish. And there we go. FASOLL manages to take it 3-2, ends in a brutality. That was a scary last round. Last game. Wow. Okay, so we saw a lot of, I guess, impromptu moments where the players were either reluctant to punish